Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Are you hoping for a blessed marriage, searching for success, peace, or a life filled with barakah? Then stay with me, because today you'll discover a powerful Islamic secret that can help improve your Naseeb through the blessings of the Qur'an. There is one short surah, when read 3 times after Maghrib, that holds the key to unlocking divine favor and changing your path with Allah's mercy. This is not a cultural tale. It's rooted in the beauty of the Qur'an and the power of timing. Let's uncover this practice together and bring light to your destiny, Insha'Allah. 1. Importance of good Naseeb, destiny. In Islam, Naseeb refers to the portion or fate that Allah has written for every soul. It encompasses all aspects of life: whom we marry, the opportunities we receive, the trials we face, and the blessings we enjoy. While our destiny is ultimately in the hands of Allah, Islam also teaches that sincere dua, good actions, and spiritual practices can influence the quality of our Naseeb. This is not about changing divine will, but rather seeking Allah's mercy and favor within His decree. A good Naseeb isn't limited to material success. It means being placed in situations that lead you closer to Allah, where your heart is content, your path is guided, and your tests make you stronger in faith. Many people strive endlessly in the world, yet overlook the power of divine alignment. Islam gives us spiritual tools to seek a better life, internally and externally. Through consistent remembrance, salah, and heartfelt supplication, a believer can ask Allah to write goodness, ease, and barakah into their destiny. It is an act of trust, humility, and connection with the Creator of all outcomes. 2. Power of Maghrib time. The time after Maghrib prayer holds a unique spiritual atmosphere in Islam. It marks the transition from day to night, a moment of calm, reflection, and renewal. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam often emphasized the significance of evening times, especially for protection against harmful forces and for seeking Allah's mercy. It is during this period that hearts tend to be softer, and the soul becomes more receptive to divine connection. Unlike the busy hours of the day, Maghrib is a moment where the world slows down. It invites peace and gives a believer a chance to reset their focus on Allah. This time is also when many awliya, friends of Allah, would engage in dhikr, dua, and special recitations to draw closer to the divine. By using this powerful window to recite Quranic surahs and make heartfelt duas, one can tap into immense spiritual energy. It's a time when sincerity shines and the gates of the unseen begin to open. For those seeking barakah in their Naseeb, using the moments after Maghrib can be a deeply effective spiritual habit. 3. Surah Al-Qadr's spiritual value. Surah Al-Qadr is a short yet immensely powerful chapter of the Qur'an that reveals the greatness of Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree. This is the night when Allah's wisdom descends, destinies are written, and angels fill the skies with divine command. Allah Himself says in this surah that the night of Qadr is better than 1,000 months, highlighting its unmatched spiritual significance. The surah reminds us that divine power is not bound by time or effort. A single night, or even a single verse, can transform a person's life when it is filled with sincerity and submission. When recited regularly, especially after Maghrib prayer, Surah Al-Qadr acts as a spiritual key. It connects the believer to the mysteries of divine will, invoking Allah's decree with humility and faith. This surah is not just about a historic night in Ramadan. It symbolizes Allah's mercy and control over destiny. Reciting it with understanding and intention invites light into one's life, opening doors that human efforts alone cannot. It's a reminder that true change comes from the one who writes our fate. Fourth practice of reciting, 3 times. In Islamic tradition, repeating a verse or surah multiple times reflects deep spiritual focus and sincerity. Reciting Surah Al-Qadr 3 times after Maghrib is a simple yet meaningful act that symbolizes consistent devotion and reliance on Allah's mercy. The number 3 is often seen in prophetic practices, for example, in wudu, dhikr, and du'as, highlighting balance, completeness, and emphasis in worship. This repetition is not about the quantity of words, but the quality of connection. When you recite Surah Al-Qadr 3 times after Maghrib, it's as if you are knocking repeatedly on the door of divine mercy, humbly asking Allah to write goodness in your fate. It builds a rhythm in your daily spiritual life and strengthens your trust in Allah's plan. Doing this after Maghrib also sets a peaceful tone for the rest of the evening. It reminds you that your efforts are not ignored and that you are actively seeking Allah's guidance in shaping your path. This practice is a way to bring barakah into your time, your heart, and most importantly, your destiny. 5. Results through faith and consistency. The true power of any spiritual practice lies in the consistency with which it is done and the sincerity of the heart behind it. When a believer recites Surah Al-Qadr 3 times after Maghrib regularly, they are not only performing a virtuous deed, but also building a habit of trusting Allah every single day. It is this istiqamah, steadfastness, that transforms lives bit by bit with the permission of Allah. Faith means believing in the unseen, trusting that your efforts are not in vain, even when you don't see immediate results. Allah promises in the Qur'an that He never wastes the reward of the doers of good. Sometimes your situation may not change overnight, but your heart will. Your mindset, your patience, your ability to make better choices all begin to shift. That's how good Naseeb is built from within. So when you continue this small yet powerful act daily, it becomes a silent dua echoing through your life. Over time, you may notice things falling into place, difficulties easing, and unexpected blessings arriving, all signs that your destiny is being gently reshaped by divine mercy. May Allah bless you with a righteous and beautiful Naseeb filled with peace, success, and barakah in both this life and the next. Start this simple practice today. Recite Surah Al-Qadr 3 times after Maghrib, and trust that Allah is shaping your destiny with wisdom and mercy. If you found this video beneficial, please like, share, and subscribe to Pious Deen for more spiritual guidance rooted in the Qur'an and Sunnah. Before you leave, comment below, Ya Allah, bless my destiny with goodness and light. Let your words be a dua, and let your journey be filled with divine blessings.